Water is associated with tranquility and complete absence of thoughts for everyone. But how can you not be tense when such things are found all over the world in this place of freedom? With you, TopFacts BLACK, and today, we continue the segment of amazing discoveries in rivers and seas. Enjoy watching, and of course, let's go! A strange and incomprehensible event occurred in Toronto, which puzzled the police and city officials. Under a bridge, a burnt car was discovered suspended in the air on a cargo strap. Initially, it was thought to be part of a film shoot, but no permits for filming were found. Presumably, it was a prank, but it led to the closure of one of the city's busiest roads and caused massive delays. This is not the only such case in Canada. In 2008, a hanging Volkswagen Beetle car was found in Vancouver. Where do you think they came from? A recent incident at Lauderdale Beach in Florida raised concerns among people. A suspected military training explosive device, identified as a sea mine used to damage ships or submarines, was found. Despite the word inert being written on the mine, which usually indicates that it is a training device, authorities could not rule out the possibility that the explosive was still functional. This necessitated calling in the U.S. Air Force to inspect and remove the object. It remains unknown how the device ended up on the beach and whether there were naval exercises nearby. Authorities urge citizens to be vigilant and report any suspicious objects immediately. An American eel, a huge sea creature the size of a monster, was recently discovered on the shore in Texas by marine researcher Jason Tunnell. This species has existed for about 65 million years and spends most of its life in freshwater, but migrates to the ocean to die. Female eels can lay up to 4 million eggs before their death. This is an extremely rare and awe-inspiring discovery, especially considering the many other potentially dangerous creatures in the ocean. Myths and legends of sea serpents and similar creatures have existed for centuries, and this discovery only adds to the mystery of these stories. Who knows what else the depths of the oceans conceal from us? In a recent incident that shocked the Russian community on a tropical island, the remains of an unusual sea creature washed ashore. The animal, with no known counterparts in the scientific world, sparked widespread public interest and scientific debates. It disappeared as suddenly as it appeared, leaving the world baffled. Island residents described it as something resembling a dinosaur, but with a few remarkable features: a beak instead of teeth and an unexpectedly furry tail. These characteristics do not match any known marine creature. Speculations that it could have been a mutant sea monster gain some support from the fact that dolphins sometimes are born with short fur, which they lose shortly after birth. Perhaps it was a creature with a genetic mutation that caused fur growth. The unexpected appearance of an ancient ship on Crescent Beach in Florida has sparked interest among historians and maritime enthusiasts. Initial investigations suggest that the remains of the ship likely belonged to the Caroline Eddy, a cargo vessel lost in a hurricane in 1880. Experts believe that the ship was buried under sand for centuries due to erosion. Confirmation of this theory is attributed to the ongoing beach erosion, which has destroyed nearly a foot of sand in the last 10 years. The found remains suggest that the ship was intended for transporting heavy cargo. However, most sunken ships in Florida were trading vessels, which does not narrow down the search much. A subscriber sent these shots to our email. Allegedly, he captured on a drone camera skeletons lying on a small river. What do you think? Could this be true, or does it look like a fake? Write your opinion in the comments. And now we're moving on. In Germany, there is a unique structure known as the Devil's Bridge, built in 1860. The architect's vision was to create a reflection in the water that gives the impression of a full circle, giving the bridge a mystical appearance. Despite its rough construction using various stones, this bridge is a shining example of the harmony between human artistry and engineering. Although some might think that such an amazing structure could only have been created by Satan or divine forces, it is actually a work of human hands. The perfect mathematics and curvature of the bridge, designed to form half of a perfect circle, prove this. At a certain angle and lighting, the The bridge creates the illusion of a complete stone circle in the water's reflection, showcasing the greatness of human engineering and art. The deaths of humpback whales, extremely rare and protected marine creatures, are causing concern among scientists and the public. Recently, on Long Island Beach, New York, a dead humpback whale measuring 13 meters in length and weighing about 32 tons was discovered. This is the 10th whale found in the Atlantic Ocean in the last few weeks, raising concerns about a potential issue. Sometimes whale deaths are caused by collisions with ships, but the increasing number of such cases is worrisome. The Saint-Martin Canal in Paris has been drained several times for cleaning, revealing many alarming and disgusting finds. While people were not lucky with the treasures they hoped to find, nearly 45 tons of waste were discovered, including bicycles, chairs, supermarket trolleys, road signs, and much more. Even a gun was found, which was immediately handed over to the police. After thorough cleaning, the canal was refilled with water, and residents were asked to maintain cleanliness and not litter. Many fish from the canal were caught and relocated to safe water bodies to avoid further harm to the ecosystem. Sargassum is a type of macroalgae that serves as a home to many marine creatures, including fish, crabs, and turtles. However, in recent years, it has been spreading massively in the Atlantic, causing problems on American beaches, including Florida and Mexico. Previously, this type of algae was limited to the Sargasso Sea, from which it got its name. However, since 2011, sargassum has started to expand, and its masses have been observed floating across the Atlantic. When washed ashore, sargassum begins to decompose, creating not only pollution and discomfort for beachgoers, but also potential health risks. People have compared it to a creature from a 1950s science fiction movie, resembling an alien entity that grows and envelops living beings. Recently, a 4-meter-long hammerhead shark was discovered on a beach in South Florida. Shark conservation specialists determined that it was a pregnant female weighing about 200 kilograms. However, the circumstances of her death raise questions. A fishing hook was found in the shark's mouth, indicating possible involvement of fishermen. Often in Florida, they unintentionally catch sharks and, instead of risking pulling them on board, they cut the line and release the shark. If the hook gets stuck too deeply or causes a serious injury, the shark may die. Experts call for the use of advanced fishing methods to minimize harm to these majestic marine creatures. Anacondas, especially green anacondas, are among the largest snakes on the planet, which causes bewilderment and fear in many people. These huge reptiles can reach impressive sizes, up to 10 meters in length, 50 centimeters in diameter, and 250 kilograms in weight. Anacondas have a complex pattern and skin color, allowing them to expertly camouflage in water or on land, waiting for prey. Their ability to lead such a concealed lifestyle makes them even more astonishing and unsettling to observers. The open mouth of an anaconda also impresses with its size, adding more alarming notes to the snake's appearance. However, it's worth noting that despite their imposing size and menacing appearance, anacondas are not venomous. They rely on their strength and size to strangle and swallow their prey whole, rather than relying on venom. After a large meal, an anaconda may not eat for several weeks or even months. Tanks played a crucial role in World War II, performing tasks such as transporting soldiers, attacking the enemy, and defending bases. They were designed to survive in combat due to their heavy armor, capable of withstanding serious damage. However, some tanks were lost during the war and left unnoticed for many years. For example, in 2016, divers found a T-34 tank at the bottom of the Don River, where it had been since World War II. The tank was recovered from the water using special equipment and successfully restored, despite its 30-ton weight and long years submerged. This process required significant effort and expertise, but the idea of restoring the tank and the possibility of its subsequent use in a museum exhibition delighted historians and World War II enthusiasts. In 2016, scientists discovered a new species of millipedes capable of inhabiting not only land, but also water. This discovery caused excitement in the scientific community, despite the impressive size of these creatures and their potential danger to humans. These millipedes are characterized by their dark, shiny, segmented bodies and numerous long legs, which can be quite unsettling to people, especially when imagining them crawling on the skin. Additionally, aquatic millipedes possess venom that, while not deadly to humans, can cause intense burning pain lasting for several days. So, if you were inclined to swim in rivers where these creatures reside, it might be worth reconsidering your plans. Piranhas are often perceived as some of the most dangerous creatures in the underwater world, known for their aggression and ability to launch rapid attacks. These fish are famous for their sharp teeth and a powerful bite that can reach up to 30 kilograms, which is 3 times their own weight. Their extinct ancestors were even more impressive, with a bite force exceeding their body mass by 50 times. However, despite these characteristics, scientists believe that the aggression of piranhas is often exaggerated. More likely, piranhas form shoals for mutual protection against predators rather than attacking large animals. They would prefer to avoid attacking humans unless they are excessively hungry or feel threatened. So when swimming in a river, it's best to avoid open wounds as they may attract the attention of hungry piranhas. So friends, this was a continuation of the segment about incredible discoveries in the water. If you enjoyed it and want a new episode, please leave comments like, subscribe to the TopFacts BLACK channel, and check out one of the previous episodes that appeared on your screen.